Hey everybody, welcome back to Innocent Sin. Today, rather than temple raiding, I'm going to take us a bit of a breather, because now we can go after ultimate weapons.
Yeah, we're not.
Or at least some of them.
Yeah, it's gonna be just guys. This is a breather part. No
Right.
temple raiding today. Nothing like that.
Yep, this is just us looking around the world. So ultimately now what we're going to do here is we're going to be able to look up, Alright, here's something I was doing off camera in the factory raids. While talking to demons, looking around for rumors regarding personas and stuff like that, I managed to pick up a couple of rumors from the demons about legendary weapons. Now, when you get those rumors, you basically have to be able to spread them through demons themselves, or you spread them through the Kuzunoa. Once you spread them, you'll be able to go to the store and trigger the respective stores to trigger cutscenes for two of them. First, we're going to go after Ikichis. Yeah, basically, Maya's lamenting the fact that nobody could tell reality from illusion at this point. Admittedly, I'd be right up there with the confused. I'd be like, I just saw a fucking flying Nazi in a mechanical warship bombing the shit out of a Japanese shrine. And I just, on the other side of them, I seen old monks stand up with karate and beat the shit out of them. This is like one of my Japanese animes.
So we need to ask her about the legendary case. Well,
Yeah.
We need to get that rumor some. We got to get that rumor some ground here.
Right, so we're going to go back here and we're going to spread the rumor. Sorry for the muttering there about the process of it before. I was a little forgetful of how the fuck I went about it.
I got a bit of a gas problem.
Yeah, I did earlier. Matthew Matelli, 4% evil, 96% hot gas. Once you get the information from them, you come back here, spread the rumor for 3,000 yen. Thankfully, you're the only person going after it too.
Yeah.
That'd be some shit if she gets like so much business. She's like, I can't make ramen for all you people. What the fuck?
I don't have a legendary case.
They actually do have an authentic ramen shop in Center City now.
Where?
It's I'm gonna say around 18th Street.
And what? Chestnut?
Roughly around there. 18th, maybe Chestnut, close to Market.
Okay.
I want to try it out. I was there one time. I didn't have this time to stay there because I was working, but fuck, I wanted to really give it a shot.
The broth is really nice.
Now, the thing is, for Ikichi to get the legendary guitar case, we're gonna have to subject him to another disgusting meal. Now, the thing about the legendary weapons is they start off with a base power of 130. You could power them up with elemental attributes from demons, or you can obtain the fifth rumor about each of the weapons from the demons that they all have a hidden power deep within them, and that jacks up their power to, I think, I'm gonna say 155, 160, give or take. And you'll be able to gain an additional element associated with each of those weapons. The only downside to them, though, is that one, rumors, so it's not always easy for demons to cough them up. The other thing is that because they all have an element attached to them, they won't work against certain enemies. And the only other downside I have as a personal thing is that when it comes to Ikichi and Lisa, they both have relatively high strength stats. Lisa, especially because I gave her the strength source every time she leveled up. So and strike is one of the few weaknesses I want to exploit. So it really comes down to a question of if you got a persona that could do those physical effects for you, then you can go ahead and power the other two up. But if you don't, you may as well kick them with the guns and the fists. Sorry, Ikichi. This is your time in the sun.
It's time for you to open up and take that shit. It's yogurt.
Banana char siu ramen. Ugh. Yogurt, ramen, strawberry pot stickers. Yeah, this is,
I never heard of strawberry pot stickers.
Neither have I. Come to think, in terms of odd things I've heard, Starbucks is doing a cherry mocha. I'm gonna probably try when I get home.
Cherry mocha?
Yeah. I usually don't even drink Starbucks coffee. I think it's a little for my taste, but cherry mocha does sound delicious.
That tastes like money.
It does taste like money going down the drain. But also, for a limited time, and again, like I said, just because I'm a sucker for it.
Yeah.
Bailey's is releasing a strawberry and cream coffee creamer.
For a creamer, yeah.
Try that out too.
Ramen.
Ikichi, where did you become Stitch?
They weren't cooked.
So good he could feel the organs shutting down. And then he died. Anybody got Sama Ricard? Now she holds it exclusively for us, And it's a fucking price. By the way, nice touch in the game. They poison us.
500,000 yen.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn.
Tell me about it. That's a Hulu misfortune, all right?
Kichi's actually poisoned.
Yeah. You will get poisoned from it. I like that little touch.
Yeah.
Especially since, like, an antidote's like, what, 100 yen? But like, here, have a laugh.
Here, have this. You poisoned me. But luckily, I have the one and only antidote for 500,000 yen. You swindled me.
How am I
Rumor has it you're a jerk.
Oh, yes, and that's another thing you bring up, too. I'm grateful you brought up that I'm a piece of shit. The rumor weapons also have a fatal flaw to them. If you piss off a demon during negotiations while you have them equipped, they'll spread a rumor about your weapon being a piece of shit and drop its power to 1.
Excalibur.
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a good way to think about it. Your Excalibur becomes Excalibur.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go after... I came in here by sheer accident. Now we're going to go after the next weapon. Here we're going to repeat a similar process here, Claire de Lune. By the by, I think I said it before in an earlier part. The waiter here is also one of the one of the Persona 2 staff members. Sojima, I forget the fucking name, but he is one of the he does have a huge hand in the game's development as well. Let me double check. No, not my porn.
I don't know why a restaurant would be carrying a legendary gun, but it is intriguing.
Let's see.
So does getting all the legendary weapons for every
Yeah,
character...
I'm sorry to cut you off here, bro. Garcon Sojima is actually one of the head artists of the franchise.
Oh, okay. So it's like a little self-insert there. Well, a character, a design anyway. So does all
Shigenori Sojima.
Does all the weapons and all the legendary weapons involve food in some sense?
What do you mean?
Well, because we went to the ramen shop for Ikichi's legendary case.
Do they all involve a store?
Do they all involve food in some cases? Now we're heading to a restaurant for a gun.
2 of them do, and that's because you have to make them eat 2 of the disgusting things. Anyway, here's also the payoff of the Kudan quest. You get jack shit. 2 of them involve restaurants. June's can be complicated or simple depending on what rumors you spread. And the other 2 are found in the abandoned factory near the end of it. Here I am like, where was the restaurant? Where was the rumor store again? You can't even go back in there anymore.
We're on top of a spaceship.
Ta-da!
So now we have to spread the rumor.
Yeah. And then we got to go back there and make Maya eat something she doesn't like. Now, unlike Ikichi, it's not outright barf. But, Maya just has to eat, like, a particular food she doesn't want to eat. Like, Maya just has, like, a thing against calamari.
Oh, she doesn't like octopus.
Yeah. I've heard of a delicacy, though, like octopus testicles called takoyaki. Which I'm grateful they call it that because, sell me octopus testicles, I'll tell you to shove them up your ass. But,
let me look it up just to make sure. You know what? It's funny because I do a Final Fantasy 14 rating, and to give yourself a boost in, like, attributes like critical hit and determination, which is great for tanks, you eat food. And it gives you a 30-minute buff. And it just so happens that the best food for me right now as a tank is takoyaki. So hopefully
did you ever question what you were eating?
No, it sounds exotic. Hold on.
Don't worry, I just like loitering on my ass there.
Okay, let's see. According to Wikipedia, takoyaki is a ball-shaped Japanese snack made of wheat flour-based batter and cooked in a special molded pan. It is typically filled with minced or diced octopus, tempura scraps, pickled ginger, and green onion. It doesn't say anything about what octopus.
Or
like
where what part of the scraps of the octopus.
What part of the octopus? Yeah, what am I eating diced octopus testicles? My first trigger was ball shaped. I was like, oh no. These actually look really good.
They actually are. Like, mind you, it's not just the balls you're eating. You're also eating things like you said, the diced green onion and all that stuff.
Yeah, or they're also shaped like balls. Takoyaki is
they're orb shaped.
Yeah, orb shaped. You may now eat the orb.
Would you rather hear eat my balls?
Yeah. I'd rather eat your orbs, thank you.
Yeah, takoyaki, or octopus balls, is one of Japan's best-known street foods.
Yeah, it's probably called octopus balls because it's made out of octopus and they're shaped as balls.
Is that
Not
what you
because
wanna
they're
tell
actual octopus. Does an octopus have... Actually, that's a serious question. Like, does an octopus have testicles?
yourself? How did he breed?
Well, I don't... same way...
Exactly. You need to have testicles to breed.
No. Seahorses.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they don't need balls. They're already born pregnant. That's disturbing as hell.
Talk about it. The seahorses just have to be backwards.
Yeah, gotta be contrarian.
Don't you be giving the ladies the wrong ideas. I can't bear children.
Bring it out. All right, and then he just takes a shit on the plate.
Yeah, eat this.
And Maya's like, I'm not thinking positive on this. Fuck you.
But I'm allergic.
And she's got the shivers. This was your least favorite foods. That's why I'm asking you to do this. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Just thinking of tasting that evil makes me sick.
I'm allergic to shrimp. Why are we at a Red Lobster?
Eat it. Do you want the gun or not?
Can I test it out on you?
You got to get the gun first. And for that, you have to eat it.
I just realized I gave both my gun. I just forced both my gun owners to eat terrible food, and I'm right for target practice.
Braved the meal.
To be fair, though, it's like I said. It's just it's less strenuous here because it's not the same for Ikichi. As far as I could tell, I don't know what spaghetti did Kazaya means, but at least it's not like Ikichi who had to eat fucking yogurt ramen. And Maya died. What do you think, Mr. Sippo?
Yeah. Killed them.
I like how he asked me about it.
Yeah. How did it taste? I don't know.
I think it was delicious.
I didn't eat it.
You have to actually choose the first options, too. Like, you have to make them eat it. Otherwise, you'll never get the weapon.
Yeah. And do you also have to say it's good?
I just say that just to fuck with him.
Okay. Then everyone just completely drops the subject. It's all about the plot.
Except for Maya.
I ate shit!
Unfortunately, the full power... not the full power thing. The legendary gun is also 500,000 yen.
Are they all 500,000 yen?
Yes. Well, two of them are 500,000 yen, and I'm also broke. And Maya's poison. Now Maya's just being a crybaby.
Yeah. Octopus balls. Well, it looks like you're going to have to... Well, no, because now that you got the legendary case for Ikishi, you can sell whatever weapon you wouldn't have previously, right?
Yeah, and I don't think that's going to come anywhere near it. So what I have to do is get really fucking creative. Thankfully, two of the swords I no longer need. And mind you, I think at this point I also returned the Arthur persona for Excalibur for Tatsuya, which sounds like it's ultimate weapon.
Excalibur is usually a high-end weapon, yeah.
It is in this game.
But even in, say, Final Fantasy IV, that wasn't the best weapon. It was the second best weapon.
Right.
It wasn't as good as the Ragnarok.
But it also hit Holy.
Yeah, no, that was the Ragnarok. I mean, well, no, they both did it, actually. No, okay, no, I'm saying. Excalibur was Holy Elemental, yeah. Ragnarok, I don't think it was Holy Elemental, but was just really fucking powerful. The new weapon they added for the advanced version, Lightbringer, was pretty much Excalibur Plus because it was Holy Elemental and it had a chance to cast Holy after the end of every attack. So you're basically doing double the damage.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Whatchamacallit? Of all of these dishes here, the only thing I can actually say I know which is boila vase, which is cold potato soup, which rich people are apparently shelling out a shitload of money to eat.
Cold potato soup.
And there's more to it, but I know it's basically that's what it is.
What if there wasn't more to it?
Not boila base.
What if it was exactly what it sounds like?
I mean, not boila basey. Vici. I fucking never pronounce it right. Vici soisi, I think it's called. I don't know how to fucking pronounce that word. I'm sorry. Anyway, now that we've just filled our...
Vichy Swaz.
Vichy Swaz, yeah.
Vichy Swaz, yeah.
I heard of Swaise.
No, it's Vichy Swaz. It's supposed to be called. That's a Batman quote.
Now the third one, and this one's a little weird. June, of course, has to be the harder of the five. and which makes no sense to me considering I never throw daffodils with June. But what you're ultimately doing here is you're gonna go running around the shrine to the run around to behind the shrine.
You know, we never did finish that season of Power Rangers.
No, we didn't. What season? We stopped at season 2.
Do you
Where did
think
they have to
they'll
now?
actually
29.
Do you think they'll stop Rita?
June, have a seat. The pink is ass.
Boy, I really hope Lord Zed uses that Serpentera thing.
Tell me about it. They never fucking did anything with it.
Oh, it's a
The
kid
later
behind the
seasons.
damn thing.
Yeah, here basically you're gonna come here and find the boy. You're gonna learn of a strange note at Hanmaru Park, and then we go to Hanmaru Park and read the strange note, and that's where you'll learn about. I think it's there you'll learn about the legendary flower. However, as nothing is ever straightforward easy with June, you have to get rumors from each of the 5 rumor mongers.
Okay, so that's why you go all over the town.
Yep.
Talking to every single rumor monger. Okay.
Yeah, each rumor monger will tell you something different about the daffodil.
Okay, I honestly God thought you were lost and you're looking for the right rumor monger to spread the right rumor. It's like, hey, can you tell me about this? No. Can you tell me about this? No.
That's not an outright Cthulhu shit. But here, though, I do get a little lost. I'm like, where's that bulletin board?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's over there.
So,
And I'm still not touching it. I'm still not talking to it.
today we demonstrate Matt forgets what a bulletin board looks like.
Right? There's where we go. Now, basically, there, we have our first lead, and then we're going to the time castle.
Which sounds like a majestic dungeon in any other RPG.
It really does. But no, it's just a place about watches.
You can buy, so the symbols means you can buy accessories and weapons.
Yeah. Emphasis on weapons here, because accessories don't really mean shit.
Why is that?
Just in this store, I believe.
They're tacky.
Whoa. Here's where it's gonna get wild. Alucard. Right? Blah. He actually is somewhat. We'll find out who he really is near the end of this game, if not Eternal Punishment.
Oh, so he holds the greatest significance in Eternal Punishment?
Yeah, we'll find out who he is.
Okay. Is it Alucard?
No. Vlad Tepesh Singer. So here's the thing. Each of these 5 here, they each said something regarding the flower. Maybe it's been delivered some here yet in the cellar somewhere else. Somebody already bought it. Used it for something. Stolen. Depending upon which... Now, each of those will go to each of the rumor mongers. Depending upon which rumor you spread, that's where the flower is going to be. One of them is lost forever. One of them is found on a Fenrir demon in the bottom of the factory. He's level 70.
Ooh.
Now you can take him. One will go on sale for 500,000. One, I think I said one will be lost forever.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember now all 5 of them now, because I do know at least 4 of them that off the top of my head. One of them is the one we go after where Mary gives it to us.
And the others are eBay.
And the other's on eBay.
We'll never get it now.
Oh yeah, that's
Because he doesn't have a buy it now option. You have to bid for it.
Oh, absolutely. You lost it now. One is on sale for 800,000. One is on sale for 500,000.
Another bid was just placed by Shadow Tatsuya.
Oh, damn it! He burned it.
Okay, we're heading to the city of Renegade.
Better than the city of Powerade,
Think of all the electrolytes.
right? The electrolytes, skis. The electrolytes. Here we find our first rumor monger.
Oh, it's been a while since we talked to Toku-san.
Huh?
It's been a while since we talked to Toku-san.
Yeah, you're kind of done with rumor mongers once all the rumors get spread. The last battalion is led by the Fuhrer.
It's horseshit. And then everything disappears.
The owner's too scared to pick it up from the abandoned factory. Yeah, that basically means that if you spread his rumor, you'll have to win it off of Fenrir. Next up, we head to Hirosaka and talk to Chunky.
I don't know. I just find it so bizarre in a game like this where a major plot element is that the fucking city rises up from the ground because of a spaceship, and you can just go there and visit it like nothing ever happened.
Considering Japan's like hotkey central for a lot of wild and odd shit like that,
Yeah.
this would probably be like second nature to them. I'm like, oh fuck, the city's up in the air again. How am I gonna make it work?
So you better get that escalator.
Right? The point of the attacks is to make the weird shit happen. Oh no, I'm sorry. He loses it at the factory. I think it means that it's just like in a different chest in the factory. At least I think. The demon stealing it basically means that that means you have to get it off of Fenrir.
So can you choose what the stipulation will be?
Yes.
Okay. Now, which one do you prefer?
The simplest one, where basically you get it from Mary. Mary gives it to you for free.
But that's something you can only really understand in hindsight. Is that pretty much it?
No.
Like, do you remember your first playthrough of Innocence and what rumor you went?
Yeah, I want to refer to Mary rumor because the wording of it is so obvious. It's like a demon stole it. Okay, who am I gonna fuck with to have to fuck with to get that?
Yeah.
The count gave it as a gift. Somebody bought it. Somebody already resold it, or somebody lost it forever.
And there is no...
Yeah, the owner hides it away to charge exorbitant prices. That's the fucking confusion. Okay, the one that was the first one, Tokusan spreads is lost forever. Chunky's is Fenrir has it. This one here means that the count does have it, but he's selling it at double price.
Okay.
The other one is the count will sell it, I think, at regular prices, and then the final one being now here's me trying to remember where the other two were. I was like, did I get the? I need Alba and then Yamazaki.
Now, to your knowledge, is there any reason why you would do it one way over another way?
Yeah, I was hitting. Yeah, the only reason I would choose the other way over Merry way is if somebody really beat me in the fucking head with a hammer, and I'm too fucking stupid to make exciting and rational thoughts. So no, there's no other reason.
That makes me wonder why there are so many choices, though, to get this one thing.
It probably would be a slight. It probably would. It probably would.
Would what?
Be a sucker punch secret. In your case, because some player may hear it and then go for like the first one they get, not realizing there's 5 others. But that wasn't my case here.
But there's also a weapon is for June.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taking them to the cleaners with a daffodil. The one rumor you're gonna want is here. We're gonna talk to Balfu over the computer. Tell me about it, yo. Yeah, high school flashbacks. Timecast, the legendary weapon sold there. Comments, given away to a woman. That's the one you're gonna want.
And who is the woman?
Mary, from Persona 1. Nice little callback.
And where can you find Mary?
Here's the thing. By this stage in the game, you were probably supposed to find her at St. Hermelin beating down the Nazis. If you didn't kill the principal off. I did that, but there's another place we can easily find her, and that's right at the psychiatrist office.
But we don't talk about that place.
We should be talking about that place. June should be
that
talking about that place.
There? That's his therapy office, so you must never go there.
Are you sure? No, it'll fuck up my plans. What? Nothing.
Now wear your Red Ranger mask.
I was thinking of June's Black Ranger mask, but because Tatsuya has his own issues, but he doesn't talk about them, so we never know about
He
them.
doesn't talk, period.
Right?
Unless goaded.
Or he needs to do an impression.
Tell me about yourself, Tatsuya.
We're in for the long haul.
It's gonna be a long haul. But look at all that money. You almost hung yourself dry with that last one.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm broke. I have like the equivalent of fucking 2 cents in my pocket.
Not even enough to get to the bus.
Not even enough for the bus. So now that we got the proper rumor spread, you go back to Yamazaki. Realize I went to the wrong fucking area, I believe. No, I'm right. It was Tony's shop. She's at Tony's shop today. I'm sorry. I'm off it today.
We have.
And that's her right there. From Persona 1.
Now, who was Maki? Persona?
She was the archer. The one who always shot the bow. And basically the whole story, the whole point of the game in the first one. Why did Mikage Show go to hell? Yeah, Mary, why did it go to hell? In fact, Persona 1 could be renamed. There's something about Mary. But yeah, that's 3 of our 5 ultimate weapons. We'll have to get the other 2 later. Unfortunately, we're going to have to let you go here. Tune in next time, folks, and we'll raid the next temple. See you then.